Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Racha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and salutations unto the Archim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. This is Genesis 1, verse 26 on down, and it says, and God said, which it should really be, and the powers said, or Elohim said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So the powers created man in his own image. In the image of the power created he him, male and female created he them. Okay. Now, when you go to, I believe, Genesis, the 3rd chapter, which you can do in your own time, it speaks about the Adamites. You had the man Adam, but then you had the people, the Adamites, which obviously in the process of time would go on to be called the sons of God. Later on, the Israelites. Okay, but very clearly here it says, so the powers created man in his own image. In the image of the power created he them. Him, male and female created he them. So Adam was the first of them, but there was also a people, other men of his line and women of his line, if you will, that were created as well. Okay. And it's from this group of women that were created in the image of the powers, Adam got his wife, which is the deep sleep, because according to the law, that would be his near kin. But the line had to start somehow. So the Lord caused Adam to go off in marrying his near kin. Could have been like a sister relative, could have been a cousin or near kin. Okay. And yeah, he got with one of the females from the people that were made in the image of the power, which were his own people. Okay. And the powers blessed them, and the powers said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And the power said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed. And that's a whole other lesson in itself, which is upon the face of all the earth. Every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. Okay. Now, also of the beasts of the earth includes what? The other nations, the other peoples, who were not made in the image of the Most High, but nonetheless they were made. Okay. They were under the dominion of Adam and the males and females, which created, or which constituted as the Adamites. Okay. So the other nations were made from the jump to be in subjection unto Adam. Okay. Which would be going to be the sons of God, which would go on to be the Israelites, or what they're called, because they were always the sons of the Most High. Okay. Right. So the other nations, driving that point home, they constitute under the beast as well. Okay. Not that we would eat them, all right, but we're to have dominion over them. The fruit and everything, it says, yeah, anything bearing seed, the fruit, that shall be your meat. But what we have dominion over is everything. Okay. The whole world. All right. Hence why the scripture says the world was made for our sake. Okay. But I'm going to close it there. But pretty much, in fact, let me read to the end of the chapter. And it says, and to every beast of the earth. Now, I already read that. So like in verse 31, and it says, And the power saw everything that he had, or that they had made, it should read, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day, which is the 6,000th year. Okay, it wasn't actually a 24-hour period. That day is really 6,000 years, constituted as one period of time, a unit, a day. All right, let's get that finally in the scripture. A day is as 1,000 years. This is 2 Peter 3:8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. So when it says the sixth day, each day, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, is each 1,000-year period. So on the 6,000th year, this is what happened. Okay, and yeah, obviously the seventh day would be the Sabbath, the day of rest, which is to cease from work, a day to commemorate and honor the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. So with that, I'll wrap it up. Shalom.